exclamation point.
You just mentioned exclamation point. This is our final ride of the season. Will it be the exclamation point the world wants? Casio Diaz would not be denied. It's a ride he didn't need, but it's a ride we were all just treated to. Diaz's year of domination ends with him fulfilling his childhood dream. Casio's coronation is finally here. We can now declare Diaz our king.
And Coop, from start to finish, Diaz has been the best all season long. And anytime it looked like, oh, he might be banged up, when people started to question whether he should be there or not, this guy just kept going. Gets mucked out the first half of the finals. Doesn't look like there's any way, and he kept going.
We've charted his course, but he has been the one holding the compass. Casio Diaz, he's done it, and he is with Kate.
Casio, you've shared your 5 years old in your 2-bedroom house in São Francisco de Sales, Brazil. The dream became real to be a world champion. You did it. Describe this moment.
Ela falou que você teve o sonho numa casa de 2 quartos lá em São Francisco de Sales de ser um campeão mundial. Pra você descrever a emoção que você está sentindo agora.
Eu acho que ainda não caiu a ficha. Deus abençoou hoje. A luta foi difícil, chegar até aqui. E hoje a gente está sendo consagrado como campeão mundial. Só tenho a agradecer a Deus. Estou muito feliz.
It was a hard battle. It wasn't easy to get to here, but today I've been crowned a world champion. I cannot still believe it yet, but thank God, that's all the glory and everything. It's Him.
You fought all season long to be at the top of every PBR record. A week ago, you were lying in a hospital bed, not sure if you could finish the fight. Describe what it took, the grit, the determination to be standing right here.
A semana passada você terminou numa cama de hospital, você não sabia se ia conseguir terminar a luta. Descreve como que foi para você chegar até onde você chegou agora.
É Deus. Todo momento da minha vida é Deus. Ele prometeu, eu ia chegar aqui. Ele me prometeu uma vez que eu ia ser campeão mundial. Isso é uma felicidade imensa. Só tenho a agradecer a Deus.
It's God. He promised me I was going to be a world champion one day, and I'm here today. It's all glories to God.
Last Casio, these fans have been with you all season. What would you like to tell them?
Fala alguma coisa que você quer falar para os fãs.
Thank you, God. Thank you, fans. I love you. God bless you, everybody.
Casio Diaz, you are the 2024 PBR World Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One final interview of 2024, but it certainly will not be the final time the world hears from Casio Diaz. These are the way the season ends and the finishing point totals. Diaz, your world champion. He beats John Crimber by a little less than 240 points. Eduardo Aparecido, Dalton Castle, and Alan De Sosa round out your top 5. Mac, as we give everybody the Kubota Tractors ride of the day, it's got to be round 3 aboard Ricky Vaughn, the one that kept him in it.
Well, I don't think there was a bigger ride for Diaz all season with more pressure packed on him than this ride right here. He had to make it, and he came up big when he needed it the most.
Listen, Casio Diaz, right? He's a world champion in Unleash the Beast, but he wants a team title as well. The 2 guys that are going to help him get there are his coaches of the Kansas City Outlaws, J.W. Hart and Guilherme Marchi. They're with Kate.
He started as your rider on the team. He's become a son to both of you. How proud are you?
I'm very proud, you know, the effort they put, the accept, the hard work, they believe in himself. He's a cowboy. He wants to be better every day. He deserves. It's supposed to he not ride this finals, you know, and he say, I'm with it. I'm not gonna give up. And God with him, and he give it his best, and he's a world champion. So proud of you, Cass. Good job. Congratulations.
And really, J-Dub, everything you hope a world champion would be built of, right?
I truly believe he'll be a good world champion, too. I know he don't speak great English, but he's so humble. He can't help but be a good champion. And you know, I hadn't been this happy for a world champion since probably 1999.
That says a lot. Congratulations to you both. I know he means a lot.
And they double give the champions from him. He say, hey, when I use the champion, I have success. You will gonna have success with the chef. And he's so proud to have the shirt and the chefs. You know, he don't have the chef because he just let him use in the finals. But that's a big buckle for him too. He's zero, land for us.
Craig.
Well, Guilherme talking about how meaningful it was for Cassio to have Lane Frost's shirt and chaps to wear over this weekend. But guys,
the 2024 PBR World Champion, the one and only Cassio Diaz!
So much to celebrate. And the first thing that's going to happen right now is the CEO, Sean Gleason, is going to pour an ice-cold Michelob Ultra in that Jerome Robinson cup. And the new world champion will drink from greatness. Sean standing here with a very big check. I want to welcome from our friends at Monster Energy, Tom Norwood, along with Carrie Cellini, to officially make this presentation. You know, Monster Energy has been an incredible partner of ours all season long, and now, Sean Gleason, you can hand that over on behalf of Monster Energy and the professional bull riders. It is now official. We've got one more drink to enjoy. And that is that Monster Energy out of that same beautiful Jerome Robinson cup. And he is not taking it easy. Enjoying every single ounce of that Michelob Ultra and Monster Energy. Now, on behalf of enjoy that. I want you to step right in there with him because I want to make this official and slide Dr. Phil, Robin, if you don't mind, that check right over because that is a Monster Energy $1 million world champion. But we all know the saying, that $1 million will go into a bank account, it will be spent on things, but there is one thing that will never fade away, and that is the beautiful Montana Silversmith. Miss Callie Adams will join us to make the official presentation of the gold Montana Silversmith Championship buckle. It is now 100% real. He is the world champion of the professional bull riders. So many perks come along with being the next world champion. There is a beautiful Can-Am down on the arena floor that will have your name on it. You will be handed the keys as soon as you step off the stage to a brand new beautiful Can-Am. And I did take notice that when we started this celebration, The first thing we celebrated with was an ice-cold Michelob Ultra. And so on behalf of our friends at Michelob Ultra, you will now receive a year's supply of Michelob Ultra to enjoy on your next world title run. Sean, I want to start with you. I want to step in here quickly because we have tried our best to tell the incredible story that is the life and the journey of one Casio Diaz, and ultimately it did exactly what we could hope for. It came down to the final 8 seconds of the season.
This is the toughest SOB on the planet. I mean, the toughest human being. Last week he got stepped on. You've heard the story. To come back, defend his lead. I mean, he had an epic season, not just an epic world championship. It's the future of the PBR is as bright as can be with this man, John Crimber, and all the other great rookies that are coming through this sport.
Casio, as you stand there with $1 million check, as you hold that beautiful Montana Silversmith, you hear about all the perks. How special has this culmination truly been?
Você está segurando essa fivela agora, com $1 milhão no cheque aqui. Como é que é o tão especial que é para você esse momento?
Ai, é tão especial que a gente não consegue explicar a alegria. A gente que a gente sonhou, vem de uma família humilde, o sonho era distante. E hoje está aqui sendo campeão mundial. Acho que eu vou ficar 1 ano sem dormir agora.
That was a dream just coming from a humble family, and that was a long ways dream, very far away, and today is here, is reality. He'd say he's probably going to stay awake for a year, just hanging on to that buckle.
You walked into this building for the last 2 days wearing a shirt that belonged to Lane Frost. You rode the last 2 days in a pair of chaps that belong to the legendary Lane Frost. Has it sunk in that you two are now putting yourself in a legendary category as PBR World Champion?
Ele falou assim que os últimos dias você está usando a calça de couro do legendário Lane Frost. E caiu já a ficha que hoje você também entrou no mundo das lendas?
Ainda não, vai demorar tempo, long time.
I have no idea what he said, but sounds good to me.
He'd say it hasn't sunk in yet. It's going to take a long time too, but I guess it's going to be tomorrow. He'll sink in. He's very proud to have that done and to wear that Lane Frost. I was there when Cody Lambert gifted him the shirt, and he was the happiest man in the world.
We're going to try to add to that happiness right now because there's another Montana Silversmith, Callie Adams, has passed down to us that says PBR Rookie of the Year. And so, ladies and gentlemen, an incredible run culminating in a Rookie of the Year title. And your $1 million Monster Energy PBR World Champion is Casio Diaz.
Congratulations, our 2024 PBR World Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been telling you all night long, $3.1 million. The World Finals this season with the largest, biggest check in PBR World Finals aggregate history this year.